What's up guys, it's Wraith back with another video. Now in today's video I'm going to be talking about who I think has very high chances or who has the most probability of winning the Fortnite World Cup. Now if you guys don't know about the World Cup, you must be living underneath a rock if you're a Fortnite fan. But basically what it is, it's a $3 million prize pool for the winner, and also they're giving away millions of dollars every single week. And then for the top competitors in the week, they're invited into the $3 million prize pool. And for the final tournament, where everyone going is guaranteed $50,000 and the top winners guaranteed $3 million. And honestly, if you guys don't know, anyone can compete in this. So even you watching this video, if you think you have a chance, you can compete in this. Anybody, like I said, anybody can compete in this. So pretty cool idea. Fortnite's never really done anything this big before, and it's going to be the biggest professional event in the entire world for gaming. And this will be just new strides basically coming up, and no one's really suspected this of Fortnite being able to do this. So let's get right into this, and I'll tell you guys who I think will win. So the first player is obviously Tfue. Now again, you guys should all know this guy. He is probably the most well-known player in the world, and some say he is the best player in the world. And under countless times, under pressure, he has just performed more than anybody would have thought. Like, he is just an absolute god under pressure. He holds one of the highest kill records in the game. Like I said, he's done unbelievable in many tournaments, and probably if there was to be a poll on who would win, he would most likely be the person that everyone would think for him to win, because like I said, he's probably one of the best players in the world, if not the best, and everyone just knows how good he is under such situations. Now the second one is Mongrel. Now some of you guys may not agree with me, but honestly, this man is an absolute god. If you guys have watched his scrim videos or his videos, this man's editing, building, reaction time, IQ, everything is just so unbelievably good and high compared to everyone else that I think he has a very high chance of winning this entire thing. The one thing I'm more nervous about that might be the reason he might not win is under pressure. Like, it's one thing to win a scrim by yourself, or even win the solo pop-up cut, which he did win, which is a huge event in all of Europe. He won one of the days out of anybody in Europe for winning the pop-up cup, solo pop-up cup. He got the most points by a ton. But it's one thing doing it by yourself in your own room than actually going to a LAN party in LA, or not LA, New York, and competing in front of thousands of people and having millions of people online watching you. So we'll see how he does under pressure, but honestly, by pure skill and stuff, he is definitely one of these favorited to win. Now another one is not a person, but it could be someone random. I'm not going to leave this out of consideration. You never know. Like, there could be someone who does absolutely unreal in the qualifier and then just has an unreal tournament. Like I said, it could be you, who knows, but it could be someone random who maybe done really well in the Winter Royale, who just started playing a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, which is very unlikely, but you never know. But yeah, like, there's a very high chance of it someone being that no one really knows, who just isn't well known. Like, you never know. Like, some pros could not perform well, like all these guys I'm listing, and it could just be someone that came kind of out of the blue that happened to have an unreal tournament. That's obviously a very good player in general, but I wouldn't root this as a possibility. It might be someone we don't know. Now another guy is Mr. Savage, another kind of young prodigy. Now a lot of guys have been saying that this man is this kid is probably going to be the best Fortnite player of all time. He's one of the top players right now, and just like Mongrel, his IQ his IQ and just everything he does is just unbelievable. He's very comparable to Mongrel, and again, depends how they play, but it could go either way for who actually wins. Obviously it could go either way, anyway, for any pro. Like, Saf could win, anyone could really win, but I'm just saying who I think has the most chance if they play their game. So yeah, Mr. Savage, definitely a possibility for him winning. Like I said, just like Mongrel, he's an absolute god. He knows what to do in what scenario. But again, the same nervous thing as Mongrel, I find, is he's never really competed under pressure, since they are both very young, and they've never really competed on a LAN event. And just like Mongrel, Savage has never really competed in live in front of millions of people. Well, in live in front of thousands of people, but millions of people will be watching him and watching this event. And I think this one might be a little bit underrated, but I feel like Liquid Poach has a very good chance, or any of the Liquid members, but I'm going to say Poach, because just under pressure, this man is an absolute god, and he's shown it plenty times. But not only that, is every single time I watch a stream, he is grinding scrims or grinding solo squads, and not just like plain solo squad. He is grinding to get better and fix every single small mistake he's seen. He's a very macro skilled player, so every small thing 90% of the time he does right. So he's figuring out everything he did wrong in the recent tournaments, like the ESL I think it was called, and this Secret Skirmish. He's figured out everything he's done wrong, even though he's placed high in those, and he's definitely going to correct everything he's done. And I've been watching him, and he looks like he's probably one of the most dedicated players I know to try and get ready for this World Cup. Now the last guy I think that has a very high chance is Ghost Bizzle. And if you guys don't know him, clearly you haven't been keeping up with Fortnite news, but this man has clutched more 1v1s and more scrim games and more skirmishes than any other player I know. He's won, I think, like 5 solo wins now. He's actually the most, he's won the most, if you see my last video, he's the most competitively earned player in the absolute world. He just beat out Tfue. And actually, if you watch his gameplay right now, he does end up winning it. But yeah, this man has won so many recent tournaments and finished so high in the ones he hasn't won that I think he has a very, very strong chance. And if there was a poll, like I said, and Tfue was first, he'd definitely be guaranteed second for who would win. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button to show me you guys are very interested. Comment what I can do for a future video. And let me know what you guys think who would win this. If you could choose top 3 people, let's say, who would win it. Sorry about that. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one, everyone.